Helen shared the chalet with Gay and myself, and we shared a bedroom at home together.
And sadly Helen passed away 2 weeks ago, so it certainly does bring back a lot of memories here.
Before they opened the indoor swimming pool, we used to spend, I suppose, anything up to 6-7 hours a day out here, and it wasn't heated, but we never felt the cold. You spend so much time by the pool that you inevitably got to know the lifeguards, as in knowing, joking, racing with them, diving with them. You know, it was all good, innocent fun, really.
And I remember for the first couple of years I used to go off the springboard, which was the low one, and then they had an intermediate springboard, and about after 3 or 4 years I was diving off. Of course, it's not there anymore.
I remember the food was good. Certainly I used to think it was great. Well, coming from a family of 10, we used to get things that we wouldn't have got at home here, you know.
Soup, a lot of chicken, and it was always served on white crockery. Always served on white crockery, and the girls used to come from the kitchen and they had these tiered little things that held all the plates with the food on them, and then they bring them out.
The children here love it today. We see it a little differently, but the children love it here today, so it's different through the eyes of a child.
Memories are made of this.
Well, it's competition time once again, ladies and gentlemen, here in Town Larry's, as we present the weekly heat of the Lovely Legs. Anybody now for this week's Lovely
When I
Legs?
started here in 1973, I was only 18 years of age. I'm now 44, and yeah, it was a great day. I suppose, in one sense, my first season at Red Coast was probably my best season ever here, because I was never here before. It was a great novelty to me, whereas now you have the full responsibility of putting the entertainment guide together each week for the following week, and tonight you have to get another band at the last minute and stuff of that nature.
Do it again. If the audience boo, that means you must show more legs. Are you married?
No, I'm not.
You meet so many people over the years. They only come down once a year then for a week during the season that you've met 25 years ago, and you've kept friends with them. Like, you go to different parts of the country. You could go to Killarney, you could go to Donegal, and there's always somebody who would know you through them. Not as great as it could be health-wise, all right. Unfortunately, I was diagnosed with cancer of the bowel last September. So when I was told in hospital in Dunleary, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. But I got over it thanks to the skill of the doctors and the nurses in Dunleary and all the staff down in Vince's Hospital in Marion. I've completed 24 sessions of chemotherapy, and I've done a few scans, liver scans, etc, etc. So unfortunately, while they can't cure it, they can contain it. So once they can do that, I'm happy enough. And I think at this stage of the game, it's mind over matter. You can sit at home and mope and say, why me? But lucky enough that I'm doing different things every day and night, so that's what really keeps me going.
Right, here we go. The 1, 2, 3. Third place in this week's Lovely Legs competition goes to Lovely Legs contestant number 23. And here she is. A nice round of applause for the young lady as she comes out. Congratulations to you. Well done indeed.
Well, certainly, I'd be a liar to say that it hasn't entered my mind at the back of it isn't, but I have to look at it from a positive angle and say to myself, well, please God it won't, and that next year, 99, I'll be here for the 27th season in a row.
Lovely Legs, contestant number 17. Congratulations to you. Just walk down the ramp there. Give her a big round of applause, please.
Yes, the star, and that old sea dog Nerl Purcell can really show these young folk how to make a splash. Film actress Anne Blythe takes a rest from the Hollywood grind, and she might even meet that perky Cockney crooner Tommy Steele, or spar a few rounds with 1950 world champion boxer Lee Savold. This is the life of rising young TV star Eamon Andrews, and maybe these two lovelies will be TV stars as well one day. Get your skates on, campers, because Noel's back. And he's brought his old chum, Jimmy O'D. Steady on, and don't go giving up those day jobs just yet. All the good folk of Edda have been dying to meet the good quads, those 4 little biological wonders born in Blighty back in '48. And where else would a quartet of lively young lassies choose to go on holidays than to Ayre's favourite pleasure garden? Watch out, little miss. There's no sherbet dab on that naughty post. Yes, at Mosney they're hailing the good quads as a modern miracle. Soon it's time to go home. Bye-bye, good quads. We're all going to miss you. At Mosney, we never miss a chance to keep fit, and these figure-conscious beauties are hopping with health. Yes, this truly is the right way to relax from the stresses and strains of the modern world. Boola bus, Mosney. You absolutely do know how to make a chap feel on top of the world.
But Mosney is all about children, making them even.
Sex on the beach. I never had sex on the beach. I never even seen the beach. And that's the truth, I never even seen the beach.
Where they used to have the creche over there for the kids, it was grand. Like, there's nothing like that now for the smaller kids. Put them over there into the creche and go back and do your business.
That's what she has.
I have conceived 3 kids down here. My kids is coming down here now with their kids, and my young one goes to Betty's young flat, and they conceived their child.
Did you down here? That's what she did, didn't she, Ireland? Tell the truth. She did really. It was great for the young kids years ago now. You hadn't got to bring anything with you. Everything was over there. If you had food, any amount of food.
Babysitting in the night time, you put your name down on the babysitting, and the people go up and down and check on the chalets. If they heard the child crying, you tell them where you'd be in Dan Lairdy's, then they'd go over to Dan Lairdy's, and then next of all you get announced, baby crying in Chalet or these got up.
Katie, all the way from Dublin, ladies and gentlemen.
Who'd be a judge at a bonny baby competition? But judge they do, and judge they always have done. Generations of chubby, coochie, gurgly infants get to make their mammies proud at Mosney with their lovely edible number cards and the occasional winning smile. It's early August and Lorraine is now a fully naturalised citizen.
I just finished the teenage disco night and I'm whack tired. Philip and I are heading over to the staff right now to get a cup of tea to wind down after poor Philip has to go back to work, but I'm finished for the night. We're going to hook up with Olivia and Mike because it's Shelley and David's wedding soon and we have to start planning the stag night and the hen night. So that's what we're going to do now.
I tried on my dress today.
What's it like?
Oh, it's gorgeous. A little bit big, but it'll be okay.
I can't wait to try it on. I cannot wait to try it on. It's blue. Electric blue.
It would have to be electric.
Jesson, as Jesson and Farrelly, were one of Ireland's most popular variety acts.
Well, most people remember us, Paddy and Irish. I mean, if you go to Mosney and ask anybody, Paddy and Irish. We got married in 1945, and in 1954, Jack Cruz offered us a contract for Mosney when we arrived down for rehearsals. Lovely theatre, beautiful camp, absolutely. A typical day, we start on Sunday, after church services, into the ballroom with everybody, and they'd done all their exercises to music, keep fit. Everybody, men, women, children, grandmas, granddads, a lot. Then there was the selection for the Queen of Hearts, which was equivalent to the Holiday Princess. Then there was roller skating matches on the rollers. Then came the big event of the evening, the grand variety show. Now we'd done that twice nightly, and the night ended with the Butlin half hour, which was Bumps the Daisy, the Butlin Valley, those type of dances. My son, Kyron, was born in 1957, and I loved my work, I loved the theatre, but I loved my son, so I never went anywhere without him, that he doesn't know.
I was 5 when my mum and dad first started to tread the boards in Mosney. My early memories sort of relate back to when I was the youngest redcoat. So at the age of 6, my mother had me in a red jacket and white shorts, and I had to come out onto the stage at the end of the redcoat finale with all the redcoats and sort of take me bow. And having been brought up in Butlins, when I got to 16, I decided that enough was enough, and I'd try my luck and do other things. And I worked in Henry Street in Dublin as a salesman. I rejoined the Regis on the management training scheme, and fortunately now I'm the entertainment director for the Butlins Group, which is owned by the Rank Group.
Believe it or not, it was 1951. Somebody had gotten sick, and I came down here to work with Danny Cummins. In the early days, Jack Cruz reigned supreme here for many, many years, and we the tops of people here said.
Well, he said he want gas. I said yes. I wouldn't have you mucking around in the dark. When I got up, mister, there wasn't a tooth in me head. Wasn't a tooth in me head. I said, take out the back one. He said, I'm a trade unionist, one out, all out.
And this is the last long summer season of variety that we have left. And may it last for a few more years.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It's the last week of the a big cake to celebrate Mosney's Golden Jubilee birthday. The best of the junior talent contestants are back for the grand end of season talent finals.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and as Shane said, welcome to the 1998 team-sponsored junior competition.
Could it be that some of these talented children will grow up to become Mosney Red? Perhaps they'll carry the Mosney tradition into the new millennium.
Looking back over the past couple of months, it's been brilliant, and it's given me a taste of what I want to do. When you're up there and you get your chance to come out and everybody's just looking at you, and then you sing your song, and then when you're finished, they're cheering because they appreciate what you're after doing, and it's just the best buzz ever when you come off the stage. It's just brilliant. I've made fabulous friends because seeing each other every day, every night is like a family. And definitely we'll all keep in touch because I'd hate to think of not seeing half of these people again because we've gotten so close. We might not all see each other again, but at least we have Shelley and David's wedding coming up, and we'll all be back together again for a big reunion, and that'll just be great. We'll be able to look back on the last couple of months.
It's the end of the season. Sincerely, thanks very much for all your effort and all your help over it. I said to you at the start of the season, we had a lot of problems. We had a few problems. We got over them, we overcame them. It went grand. Thanks very much indeed. Irrespective if you don't do to further your career, the best of luck to you. Good night, God bless. And can we have 3 cheers to the King? Hip hip.
It's all over. It's the end now.
I miss you though. You too.
Phone me as soon as you get home.
In a couple of days, okay?
Love you loads.
Miss you.
Stop crying. See you later. I'm back to Kilkenny now. I'll stay there for a while, a couple of weeks maybe, just to settle back into things, get back to reality, and decide what I'm going to do. I've been bitten now by the performance buzz, and I don't want to let it go. I'm determined to keep going. So I'll give myself a few weeks and then see where life takes me after that.
We say goodbye. Good night, campers. I can see you. Good night, campers. See you in the morning. You must cheer up or you'll soon be dead. I've heard it said that folk die in bed, so we say good night, campers. Don't sleep in your braces. Good night. Soak your teeth in Jesus. Drown your sorrows. Bring your bottles back tomorrow. Good night, campers. Good night.